Just before Janmashtami of 2008, we were blessed with the appearance of Radha Vinod Bihari. They came down from Vrindavan with the blessings of Srila Gurudev, and as soon as they came, everything in our mat began to turn around. It was marvelous. The preaching has taken off, facilities have expanded, we're gaining more support. Then, right after Gaur Purnima of 2009, Mahaprabhu came to join them. We also have Giriraj Govardhan. Very important to learn to connect and centralize our life around service to Radha and Krishna. And deity worship helps to establish that conception very strongly. It's very beautiful every morning to wake up and have the gorgeous Nishanta Leela Mangalarti. There's bhajans. There's full class.
People are misled by blind leaders. The leaders of human society, the politicians, philosophers, and scientists are blind because they are not Krishna conscious.
And more bhajans, and then prasadam, and then the same thing in the evening. And it just makes the day into two perfect bookends. The worship of the Lord in the morning and in the evening. It's wonderful, wonderful. And all of us are beginning to bond and feel a sense of that personal relationship that is so important in our spiritual life. And as we establish the realization of the personal form of the Lord, this also goes into our chanting. And at one point we will come to know the non-difference between the Lord, His form, and His name. We also do a Sunday gathering for guests where we do full arti, bhajans, lecture, and big feast in the same style that ISKCON had done for so many years under the direction of my Guru Srila Prabhupada, and people like it quite a bit. It allows us to give a formal lecture, to include people in our bhajans, where we also speak about the meaning and the value of these songs, the deep hidden meaning, and also to sit down in a more informal way and take prasad, share prasad, and speak to people about Krishna consciousness and how it affects their lives. It allows us to bond very much with the guests and, our local congregation.
So better is to understand the individuality of the eternal reality, our own individual identity and consciousness, and understand our eternal function in that.
Every Sunday when we do that, we generally get in our area about 50 people, which is a good-sized crowd for our house, quite comfortable. But on larger days, we'll get at least 100. Recently we celebrated Srila Bhaktivedanta Narayana Goswami's Vyasa Puja, and there, even though we've only been here for about 2 months, we had over 100 people. And many of them first-timers. Everybody loved it. And because of the special feature, there was a solar eclipse that day in the afternoon, we ended up having everybody stay here for about 7 hours. So we had constant kirtan, bhajans, lecture, discourse. Most of the disciples had an opportunity to offer their own pushpanjali.
When he comes into contact with Sri Guru and Vaishnavas, that time the Guru, in order to bestow utmost mercy unto that disciple, he gives him the Bhakti Lata Bij, gives him the seed or the desire to serve Krishna. And because he has given him that desire to serve Krishna, therefore the disciple, he can never repay his debt to Sri Gurudev.
ಮೌನಿ ಅಮಾವಾಸ್ಯ ದಿನ ಎಲ್ಲೆಡೆ ಕತ್ತಲು ಆವರಿಸಿರುವಾಗ ಅವರು ಒಂದು ಬೆಳಕಿನ ರೂಪದಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದು ಲೋಕವನ್ನು ಉದ್ಧಾರ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಅವರು
गुरुदेव आए हैं तब से पता नहीं टोटली चेंज हो गया है. पहले इतनी परेशान से रहती थी, अब छोटी छोटी बातों से परेशान होती थी.
After taking initiation from Gurudev, the effect of chanting the Hare Krishna mantra was actually I was relishing it. Before taking the initiation from Gurudev, chanting was just a mechanical process.
And always I used to think and pray in front of Prabhupada, I could not meet you, I could not meet you. This prayer I continued in many years, and at last, when I met Gurudev and I read some of the books, then I got a realization that our Gurudev is non-different from Prabhupada.
Quite inspiring, quite varied program, and then a massive beautiful feast.